Mr. Conaway.
Gentleman from Texas is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, gentlemen. Things that we do in this chamber have consequences, and the things that we don't do in this chamber also have consequences. And quite frankly, there are a lot of things that we are not doing that are having immense consequences. Things like renewing the FISA bill, the war supplemental, long-term issues like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and we added another one today, the Colombia Free Trade Agreement, things that will have consequences because we've not dealt with this on this floor. The internal combustion engine, Madam Speaker, will be used for a long time to power pleasure craft on our lakes and beaches and waterways. And the public policy decisions that we're taking in here and have taken in here make that use of those boats and jet skis much more expensive. Public policy decisions that are specifically aimed at increasing the energy costs to all Americans. Things like raising taxes on energy companies so that they are no longer able to use that money to explore for and produce additional crude oil and natural gas. Restrictions on where we can drill for these additional sources of crude oil and natural gas and the gasoline that results from that to power our watercrafts and jet skis. Added regulations on the production of crude oil and natural gas. Added regulations on the refining of crude oil and natural gas into gasoline that can be used to power jet skis and motorboats and others. And even new regulations coming that will increase the cost of electricity to American consumers, American businesses. All of these public policy decisions that we make in this House, and have made in this House, are specifically designed to raise the operating costs of all these vehicles to consumers in America. It is the elephant in the room that none of us want to talk about as we go forward with the energy policy that's put forth by the leadership of the current House. That is, they specifically want Americans paying higher gasoline prices, because when you reduce supplies, as these policies do, in the face of increasing demand, then the law of supply and demand works in spite of our best efforts, and costs go up. As we've seen, gasoline prices are at an all-time high. This weekend, which is going to be a wonderful weekend to be on our beaches and lakes using those watercrafts, the gasoline that would be purchased to pay for that recreational use this weekend will be much higher than it would have otherwise been had we taken rational steps with respect to energy policy in this country. And I yield back.
Gentleman's time's expired.